What's up everybody, Socially Awkward here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to do the Cayo Perico Heist solo. So before I get started, I want to say thank you to everybody that decides to tune into this video. Also, if you do like the video, it's my first time ever trying a video like this, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I appreciate you. Now for this method to work, you'll want to make sure you get the long fin for the approach vehicle. Then for your equipment, you want to make sure you have the plasma cutter, fingerprint cloner, and cutting torch. Next will be your weapon loadout, and for this one you only need to do aggressor. Now when you start the heist, you want to make sure that you click on suppressor under aggressor. You'll have to click it like 2 or 3 times sometimes to make sure that it works and goes in there. But when you see your box to the left highlighted red, you'll know that it's equipped with the suppressors. Alright, so the first thing you'll want to do is pull up your map and come over to this spot that I pinned on the map. Now coming to this spot only applies if you skip the secondary loot that's over here at the hangars. Now when you get over here to the spot we marked on the map, you'll make sure that you park the boat where it's not going to drift away, because otherwise it will go way out in the ocean and you have to swim forever to get it back. Now just make your way over here to this guard and shoot him in the head, but make sure it's a headshot, otherwise you will alert the guards. Now you just want to run over here in this hangar and grab all the loot that you scoped, whether it's the weed, cocaine, or money. The cocaine goes for the most, I do believe. Alright, so first you want to come to this gate and press right on the D-pad so you can burn the lock. And then you want to come inside and press right on the D-pad at the tables and begin spamming X. So on this one I had cash, and cash takes up the least amount of room in your loot bag. So you have to use the forklift to get up to the second half to get more loot, which I'm going to show you how to get the forklift and get up there. Alright, you want to make your way over to this crate and you want to drive into it with the forklift, and then you'll push up on your left analog stick so you can lift the box up in the air. And you want to bring it over here to this spot and put it up against this fence so you can climb over top. Now you just want to follow what I do here, climb up on the forklift and then up onto the box and over the fence. Alright, so again here we're just going to press right on the D-pad, burn the lock. And then we're going to go in here, press right at the table, and start spamming X to grab the money. Alright, so as you see in the bottom right, our loot bag is full. So now run back out here, jump on this box, jump over this fence. Alright, from here we're just going to run straight back over here to the boat, and then we're going to carry on with the rest of the mission. You're going to want to avoid the guard to the left there, because if you alert them, then the mission's pretty much done for. When you get over here to the boat, just follow the yellow checkpoint until you get to the compound. Also worth noting down for those that haven't driven the boats very much, if you use the R1 button, you can steer your boat a lot better. It will turn sharp turns. Alright, when we get over here, we're just going to make sure we drive to about right here where I mark. Now when we get to this spot, you're going to want to put your rebreather on. So press the button to get off your boat and then press left on your D-pad and you'll put on a rebreather. Just swim down here to this yellow checkpoint and then come up to this grate and press right on the D-pad. Now you're going to be using your plasma cutter and you're just going to want to cut all these green marks. They can be a little tricky, but you should be able to get it. Just go kind of slow and steady. We're just going to make our way through this tunnel here. Swim towards the top because when you get to the end here, there's a grate you spam right on your D-pad so you can get in it. Once you get inside here, just follow the steps I take. Run up these stairs, jump over this little fence, and then run straight down this path. Kind of stick to the left a little bit. Now hop over this bush and this little fence, making sure you stick to the left a little bit. Now when you get to this spot where the building is in the center, you want to start paying attention to what I do because there's a couple guards you have to work around. Stick close to the wall here so this guard doesn't see you or hear you. Now come up these stairs and run over here to the corner of this wall. You don't want to run past the corner because there's going to be a guard there. Press R1 to take cover against the wall and just sit here until the guard walks past you and stands against the edge. Now when he stands there, he's not going to hear you walk past him, so you're free to go. Just watch how I do it. If you come over to this little wall here, there's usually a health pack and some money in there. I always come to it because who doesn't want some free money? Now you want to make your way over here to this elevator and you're going to press right on your D-pad to hack the keypad. On this hack, you just have to match the fingerprints with the fingerprints that it gives you. This one's kind of on you to figure out. It's a little tricky, but it's not that bad. You just line them up and make it match. Now on this hack, it's going to give you 3 fingerprints that you have to match up. I usually start from top to bottom, but you can do it however works for you. I'm going to just cycle through all of them here and kind of show you how I do it and what it actually looks like going through it. However, this does take a few minutes, so if you already know what you're doing, you can just skip forward a little bit take me about 2 or 3 minutes. Alright, so we're done with the hack. You're just going to walk in the elevator here, press right on your D-pad. From here, you just want to walk straight out of the elevator over here to this little gate. And again, press right on the D-pad to burn the locks. Now again, you're going to walk in here, press right on your D-pad where you see me press, and then you're going to use the plasma cutter, and you're going to hold R2, let it overheat 3 times, and it should burn open by then. Now that we got the loot, we're going to head back over here to the elevator, press right on the D-pad. Now from here, follow the steps I take. I like to be stealthy and kind of slow around these guards because I've alerted them when I'm not stealthy. Also, I like to stick to the walls because I feel like I'm staying out of their sight a little better. Alright, so when you get right here behind this guard, there's a guard to my right here. You want to wait until he moves to the left if he's not over to the left yet. Otherwise, you will alert him because he turns around at some point here. Now, once he moves to the left, just follow everything I do here. As you get to the end of the place here, you want to pay attention to where these guards are. Kind of stick to the right here. It seems to help me. And then you just want to run over here to the yellow circle or the panel, and you want to press right on your D-pad to exit the compound. Now, when I get out of the compound, pay attention to the moves I make here. First, you want to come up here and run between these 2 trees. Now you want to take out the guard that has the motorcycle here. Make sure it's a headshot, otherwise you will alert the other guards. Now you just want to steal the motorcycle and follow the path I take over here in the grass to the right. Don't worry about the guard as we're coming up right here. He's not too important. Now you just want to come up here and park on the side of the road, and there's going to be one more guard coming around this turn. You want to take him out, but be careful with your shot because he can be tricky to hit in the vehicle, and it will alert the guards if you mess up at all, and he is the last guard you have to take out. If you don't take out the guard in the Jeep, he will alert the guards because he will pull up on the guy you took off the motorcycle. After you take that guard out, you want to run over here. I forgot to do it, but you want to press left on your D-pad to put a rebreather on and jump in the water and swim underwater as far as you can. Just follow where I go. Congratulations! If you're still watching, I assume you finished the heist. GG's, everybody. Happy gaming.